So today we're going to be walking along the coastline. The place is called Rame Head. I filmed a small demonstration of where we're actually off to. So without further ado, let me introduce you to me from last night. So this is me on the night before. As you can see here, this is Cornwall in England.
Wow.
And we are headed right here. I zoomed in and we're going to park here, go down to this little point, right over here to this little point, and then we're going to pass through a village called Cornish where I'm probably going to get something to eat. And then we're going to take this road and coastal path all the way back to the car park. And the conditions tomorrow are actually supposed to be pretty awful. I think there's supposed to be a Storm Amy, I believe. So I have no idea what to expect. I mean, this is what the weather's like now, but I'm going to go anyway. So back to tomorrow. Thank you, me last night. So now let's go. But first, I have to get a coffee. Getting a coffee from McDonald's. How classy am I? Oh yeah, mate. No, thank you. Cheers. Right. So now, let's really go. So there's two ways to get to this place that I'm going. One is either crossing the Tamar Bridge, and then the other way is via a ferry. Coming into the ferry terminal now. All the lights are red though, so we'll have to wait for a while. Here we are, coming down onto the ferry now. Ooh, bit bumpy. There we go. Wonderful. So you can see here, this I believe is the River Tamar. So we're currently leaving the county of Devon and taking the water route to the county of Cornwall. The sea is pretty choppy today, isn't it? And look, here's the weather. There are some clouds over there, but we have blue sky for now. Hopefully it'll be all right. It's hella windy today. Just going to go up and have a little look. Oh my God, it's so windy. It's going to be really windy where I am. So this is the view. That's Plymouth, the city where I'm from, and that's Cornwall. I have no idea what the sound quality is going to be like in this wind, but like I said, Storm Amy, this is what we're dealing with today. But I forgot, that's what these are for. Oh crap. This microphone is magnetic. Oh God, where the hell did I go? There it is, and it's got a little magnetic clip thing, see? Which is great, and it's very convenient, but at the same time, they're very easy to lose. And you forget as well, you take the mic off and then the magnet drops, but yeah. That's what this wind muffler is for, isn't it? Looking good. Anyway, we are nearly there now. Might just try and film a tiny little montage of the scenes because it is really beautiful on this side. Lovely little village, this. Oh, it's beautiful. I think the ocean is just about to come into view. Here we are, wonderful ocean. Lots and lots of waves today. Just pulled over quick for this one, but nice view, isn't it? We've got 2.5 miles to go, and I think that's where we're going. Look at the wind today. Is that the sun? God, when did the sun get that big? So yeah, very windy. We're driving on a horrible little country lane. Really hope nothing comes, and I'm really hoping there's supposed to be a car park at the end of this, and I'm really hoping that that is in fact the truth. Rame Head car park this way. Jesus Christ, look how narrow it is. Here we are, Rame Head car park. Pay and display. Oh yes, I'm not the only one either, am I? People here. Just turn noise cancellation off so you can hear the wind. Jesus Christ. Listen to it. Well, didn't I pick the best day to film? So apparently this is all I need to park here today because day parking £1. That is a bargain. Printing the tickets. There we go. Haha. Just before we head out, I'm going to make sure I tighten my hat because I feel like I'm going to lose it. As well, this is definitely our day for Wellingtons. Just get Belle out the boot. On Belle, backpack on and good to go. I've got to be careful with my phone today, it's blowing out my hand. Actually a bit worried that my car might blow into the Atlantic today. Jesus Christ, I can't believe how windy it is. So here's the beginning of the walk. Oh my God. I honestly think that this whole video is just going to be full of clips of me screaming my head off over the wind. I apologise. So yeah, let's get as cozy as we can in this god-awful hurricane and have a little adventure. So this, apparently, steady calm, is called the Chapel of St. Michael. But I think I put that as the last point on the journey, so we'll do that last of all. God, a break from the wind. Here's our first panoramic view of the Atlantic Ocean. Lovely. So yeah, we'll head up there at the end. I believe it's this coastal path we've got to go on. So this route might potentially be a whole lot of the same, just a lot of cliffside ocean views, but apparently the first point, Queen Adelaide's Chapel. I think there's 3 chapels / churches on this route. That was the first one. There's another one, and there's another one as you come back round again. And I bought this new bag yesterday because I needed one that I felt like was a bit more appropriate for the weather. I'm not really sure about these orange stripes. I didn't see that in the shop. I might sneak the label back on and return it for another one. It's just a bit in your face, isn't it? Even though it's torrentially windy, I'm very, very pleasantly surprised with the weather today. Just blue skies. I thought it was going to be raining. I thought it was going to be pouring down. I was not looking forward to the walk at all, but I'm pleasantly surprised now, and hopefully it'll be a nice time. I keep seeing birds trying to fight for their life against this storm Amy. Yeah, 6 miles to go though. Don't know how tired I'm going to be when it's finished. Is there anything more humbling than walking beside the great open ocean? I really am very impressed with these mics, because if you could have heard that wind earlier, I had to literally shout to hear myself in my own ears, and I've listened to the clip back and they seem to pick the audio up fine. How technology has come along. It's incredible. And look how small they are. Like, honestly, you can't see it. It looks bigger with this wind thing on, but they're so tiny. They're like this big. And you see this spray coming off the top of the waves. It's just blowing in the wind. And of course, I've got my fingers crossed today to see some mermaids. I mean, you never know. Maybe one will sing to me, tempt me with her illustrious ways, trap me in a cave, and then that will be the end of me. And maybe one day someone will find my phone and be like, oh, that was his last voyage. That was his very last journey before the mermaids took him to Atlantis. I don't know where they live. Nice view though, isn't it? Look at that though. Imagine if you lived up there. People must have like worshipped up there before. I didn't know what to expect with this coastal path, but pretty good so far. There's a candid shot of the waves. First mile's down, 5 to go. Either God or Mother Nature has done me a real favour today, because the weather is wonderful. And now there are trees above me, trees to either side, and I can't see a thing. It really is nice. The memories of Lil and Roy Down, who love this place that others may enjoy. I don't know if it was this particular bush they enjoyed so much. There is supposed to be another chapel or church coming into view in a minute, but I can't see it there. Don't know if I'm a bit overdressed. I'm getting a bit hot now. Car park up there doesn't seem a very pedestrian-friendly route, does it? This coast path is a bit monotonous. This is about the most eventful thing that's happened so far. This gate here. Oh, that was fun. I think the chapel is through this little walkway. Oh, there's a runner coming. I'm not alone. Do I go down here or do I go up here? So apparently there's supposed to be a chapel down here. You could make this little spoke look like a chapel, couldn't you? If you film from the right direction. Where's the chapel? Is it this? Why on earth is it sending me down the bottom of here? Look. You can see the other chapel there. It's miles away now. What's over this fence? Oh, that can't be it, can it? Oh, there's a beach. Oh, can you get down there? That can't be the chapel. No, that's not a chapel. How do you get down to this little beach here? Ooh, what's that? A balloon. Leaving litter, I see. Wonder if we can get down there somehow. Oh, looks like this is a path. It has just started to rain. Quite a steep little cliff, this. Well, I made it down. A balloon that whoever was here kindly left behind. Let's go have a look at the sea. What a nice little isolated beach this is. The cave. Oh, this looks like it would be a really nice place to sleep. This looks like a one-man sleeping situation. Imagine if you woke up in the morning and this is your view. It's quite clean as well. Like, normally you think caves would be horrible, but this has got a nice sand floor. Oh, more litter. Selfish. You see the rain? Ah, look. There's Belle, not giving a shit. Oh, it's very cozy. I might take this opportunity just to charge up my phone a little bit. What's that bird doing? You're a very brave bird. Look at what you're putting up with. Jesus. As you can see here, my power bank is inside this carrier bag. It's like thinking you can have a little break, and then you think, oh, what if the tide comes in? Got Wellingtons on, haven't I? I'm sure my wellies will protect me. Well, it looks like the sun started to come back out now. Wow, that's so nice, isn't it? Hieroglyphics, Harriet 05. 20 years ago Harriet was here. I don't know about DM, and I don't know about JP. Getting quite accustomed to this cave. Starting to settle in a little bit, so you never know, I might not leave. Right, my phone's at 90%. I think I'm ready to carry on, even though I've gotten very comfortable inside of here. But this would be a prime sleeping destination if you ever want to try sleeping in a cave. Here we go then, Belle. Time to get up. grab the bag and get a move on. Oh, there's a boat now. Look at that. Wonderful little stay in that cave though. Really did enjoy it. Got a lifeboat coming in now. Maybe they heard there was a young man stranded in a cave. Well, I'll tell you, lifeboat, there's no need. I am fine. I'm pretty sure that was the chapel. Here we are, look, here's the entrance. But here's the view. Yeah, some sort of ancient chapel. There's some seats, I guess. I wonder how old this is. But there's no plaque anywhere, so I can't really tell you much more. This looks like a really old church. Right, so now that we've seen this lovely chapel, I think the next stop on the list is Corsands. Might go into a pub, see if I can get something like a pasty and have a pint. Into the forest, it seems. Everything's changed now all of a sudden. We're in trees. Currently sitting at the 2-mile point. We've still got 4 miles to go. So we are at an impasse now. We can either go that way or down here. And apparently this is the coast path that leads directly into the village. So let's go this way, yeah? There's the bay here, and there's this lugger. Is that what you call them? That's Plymouth, look, because you can see the lighthouse there. Yeah, so that's Plymouth. All the way over there. This path looks like something you'd see in the middle of a park, not on the bloody coastline. Just a little bit further through this wooded area, and then we should start seeing some signs of civilization. This is our first look. I'm sure I'll get a better view in a minute, but that's the village. There you are, see? It's probably the muddiest part so far. Slosh, slosh, slosh. The terrain's actually been very manageable. I thought it was going to be up to here mud the whole way, but it's actually been okay. Right, so it's saying that the village should be just down this little hill, and then we should see it come into view properly. And I think this is just about the halfway point. So this is about 3 miles in, 3 miles to go after this. Yeah, here we are. Coming into the back though, I've only ever come in here through the front. But this is Corsands village, right by the sea. So I'm gonna head down here, then turn right, because I believe this is where all the shops are. Try popping into this little pub here, see what this is like. So I've just come into this lovely little pub to have a quick pint. Lovely little place, isn't it? And it's completely empty. All for me. It's just started raining again. Will you be busy tonight? Sorry? Oh no, I was at the restaurant, is it? Oh right. Oh right, I see. Yeah. Oh right, okay. What, is that the one, I can't remember what it's called, the one like in the middle? Yeah, yeah. It's white, isn't it? On the outside? Or it's just on the corner by the post office? Yeah. Do a little montage of people running in the rain. Thank God I've got some shelter. You know what's funny as well? I'm sitting there having a pint and I just realised it's 11:30 in the morning. Belle's been given some water, haven't you, Belle? Right, all done. Right, so I just finished my pint. It was very nice. Now I'm going to have a little look around and see if I can't find something to eat. Here's a little shot of the bay. What a life, eh? It's a very picturesque town, this one. Been here quite a lot, so I probably take it for granted a little bit, but it is a very postcard pretty town, isn't it? Like Postman Pat, really. It's right by the sea. And here is probably one of the most picturesque views you're gonna get. Absolutely beautiful now the rain's stopped anyway. So I just went into a cafe to get a coffee and a sausage roll, and I think I'm going to sit down on the beach down there to enjoy it. Quite an illustrious sausage roll actually. Very big. This is the thing about living in this country though. It's just like 1 minute it's pouring down with rain, then it's like this. Here we go, I'll be last of that. Just going to quickly finish my coffee. Right, I'm ready to go. Right, so that was a nice little layover. Should probably put the wind muffler back on now. I'll do it in a minute. But yeah, that was nice. Had a pint, had something to eat, had a coffee. A recipe for urination, no, all of that. Says we've got an hour and a half left to walk, assuming we don't stop over anywhere again. About 3 miles left, I think. so let's get going. Leaving the village now. Oh, it's windy again. This is the thing about Apple Maps. These aren't the safest conditions to walk on. They assume everywhere you go is fine for pedestrians. Cars can come around the bends around here, like 60 miles an hour. I think it's only another half an hour, a mile, and then we're back on a coast path, so it should be fine. Well, this is the way it's telling me to go next. Very muddy here. Seems a bit untrodden on, doesn't it? Oh God, look at this. Evidently, we're right back in the countryside again. We've got to climb up this hill. Didn't expect this. Where the hell is this map taking me? I feel like I'm in the middle of somebody's farm. Is this supposed to be a footpath? Oh well, if anybody says anything, I'll just have to politely explain that I was following Apple Maps. How does Apple even know that places like this exist? But this is the whole point of the adventure, I suppose. Maybe it'll come up against a "this is private land" sign and I'll have to go all the way back. I'll have some farmer come up to me and be like, "What the hell are you doing in my field?" This is definitely right though, because that's the road that I need to rejoin. There's a lovely back shot now of the village. So I've got to go through this opening and turn right. And we're on a road again for a little while until we get back to the coast path. Right, and so here's the road. These clouds aren't looking promising. It's just started to absolutely hammer it down. Oh my God. I don't even know which way I'm supposed to be going. But honestly, I don't know if you can see how bad this weather is. Oh my God. I can barely keep my phone in my hand. This is what I expected today. I really should have probably gone more inland. It's so windy, I'm gonna have to stop filming because my phone's getting soaked. It looks like most of the rain has passed now and that's all on that side. God, that was horrendous though. Just got a little bit further to walk along this road and then I think it's back on a coast path. There's blue skies over there, so hopefully it'll be all right. God, that was pretty stressful. Make sure you check the wind speeds before you go out on these walks. I think the only thing left to do now is to go back to that church on the hill. The microphone's still there. Yes, it is. Sorry if it's a bit muffly. I'll let it out a bit now, but I didn't want it to get wet. I've just seen some people down there. Hang on. What on earth are these people doing? What are they doing? Are they fishing? Yeah, they're fishing, aren't they? You can see his hands. Can't zoom any more than that. Jesus. Why did they wake up this morning and think this was a good idea? Imbeciles. And look, the sun is coming back. Looks really nice now. See how quickly the weather changes on the coastline though, it's insane. But I really do love this, because sometimes you feel like you go on these long walks and they linger with you then for the rest of the week. It's like you have that sense of the outside with you. We've got 1.5 miles left now. It says 52 minutes to go. Hopefully the sun will stay out. And yeah, and then we'll go up and see that chapel on the hill, see what that's all about. I'll probably be quite busy now, to be honest, because it's later in the day. And then we'll head back to the car after that. Really do feel like I've got some good energy today. Absolutely gorgeous. Imagine living here. The coast path continues there, look. Is this seriously the entrance to their house? It's like... How are you getting to work every day? Where's this going then? Footpath continues up here. Looks like we have some wild ponies. Maybe they just can't resist the view. Look, if you zoom right in, can you see where all these people live? Just dotted all over the cliff like that. Are you gonna let me past? Are you blocking the path? How on earth am I going to get past you though? I really don't want you to kick me. It's alright. Straight. Come here. Come on. No, I'm not going to force you. Oh, you're beautiful. Beautiful you are. I have no idea what you're doing here, but have a nice day, I guess. Well, we have 1 mile left. I don't know where this is coming out to. Looks like there might be a bit of a big reveal over the other side, so I thought I'd get the camera up for it. Oh look, there we go. There. There's the chapel coming back into view, that's where we're headed, and that will mark the completion of our pilgrimage. I think there was supposed to be another church along the way, but I think I've missed it. And look, I've just spotted 2 other pilgrims. But yeah, that will be us in a minute. Thought I should have got out of the way first, but I'm actually quite looking forward to going up there now. Right, so we're back to where we parked the car now. And we just gotta head over this field and go up. Right, so here we go then. About to set foot on the hill. Are those people up there coming down or up? I think they're coming down. Right, that's good then, because it doesn't look like there's anyone else up there, so we have the place, oh my god, to ourselves. Oh my god, it is so unbelievably windy here. Let's start the journey. I'm actually getting cramped in my hand from holding onto my phone so tightly, but here we go. It is so windy, my hat nearly flew into the sea. I have to hold on to it for dear life. Nearly there, I think. God, I cannot believe I literally have to hold on to my phone because it is so windy. Oh, I keep getting blown out of my standing position. Look at this grass. This is how windy it is up here. Look at down. Yeah, so just a little bit further, but my God, it's Mother Nature giving me a challenge to get there. Right, here, look. Almost there. A few more steps. And then we can get inside and out of this weird... Right, here, let's get inside. Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh my God. I have no idea how strong those winds are, but my... What have we got in here then? Oh! See, I was hoping for a plaque or something so I could shed a little bit of light on what we're actually looking at, but I am literally, I'm not exaggerating, I am afraid that if I go back out there again, that's where I'm going to end up. Jesus, that was actually a very, very challenging thing to surpass. But here's the view from the top then. There's those people there. Right, they're the ones I passed on the way, I think. Don't know who they are. And I passed them, and then there's the car park. But there's the view of the bay. So we walked all the way around there, and then all the way back. And I think that's the other church that's supposed to be on my pilgrimage. I might give myself a nice 5 minutes here, just to have a quick rest, and I might go brave the outside. Quite a small chapel though, isn't it? Can't imagine that they had many people in here. You can only fit about 5 or 6 people in here. Right, there's a bunch of other people coming up now. Oh, they've just gone out of view, but they're coming up the path. So I'm going to quickly nip out this part behind me, have a quick look, and then I'm not going to record on the way back down because it's just too windy. Well, we sat down and it's not quite as bad. See? But here's the view, look, here's the grand finale panoramic view of Rame Head. God, honestly, you don't know what it feels like to be out of that wind. My car is shaking. Ooh. Look, you can see, like, my face is all pink because it's like wind burn or whatever. I hope you enjoyed the video. Nice to be by the ocean. How long has it been? What time is it? 20 to 2. I think I got here about maybe 8:45? Maybe a bit earlier than that actually. So I've been out for like nearly 6 hours. Quite a long day really, but it's been awesome. My car is literally shaking. Really appreciate it if you watched it to the end. And yeah, see you next time.